Ahoy there! It's late June. I am back at our off-grid property in North Vancouver Island. Arrived last night, and the first thing I did is inspect our new building pad. It's amazing. It's going to have fantastic views. I can't believe that only 3 months ago, back in March, I was bushwhacking here and marking the boundaries of where I thought the path would be. It was very thick forest. Cindy didn't even want to follow me through some of the bush. Now it's all cleared, and turns out that my idea was spot on. It's a really nice pad here that we will let it settle till next year. If everything goes well, sometime next year we will start building here. But in the meantime, we will start building over there. The forest is quite thick, so you can see through it. But if you could, our other area that has the motorhome and the campsite is just down below. We have to go around through the forest because the slope here is quite steep. It is possible, but it's not easy. Cindy, come here. Good girl. And in the meantime, until we are ready to build, we will use this area for our milling operation. We have some nice wood. This probably is like 16 inches in diameter, maybe more. So we should have some nice timber from these. Alright, now that things have been moved out of here, the last thing that needs to be done before we can start moving the campsite is to move the sawmill up to our other location. Normally this is a 2-people operation, so let's see if I can handle it all by myself. This is gonna be fun. Oh, close enough. So now we'll just lower these legs, and hopefully we'll be able to move it a little bit. Okay, so we need to move back just a touch. It's done, and we can move the beast. Up there about 60 meters, only a short 2-kilometer detour. No problem. So far so good. We are coming up to the alternate road here. Here we are. Whew, that was a little nerve-wracking, but it is here. Okay, and the sawmill is ready to do its work. Alright, this is it for today. Other than the awful bugs and mosquitoes everywhere, it's been a successful day. In one of my earlier videos, I was visiting the Tractor Time dealership in Mechosin, getting the thumb for the bag hoe. I still haven't had the chance to install it. There are some things where the thumb would be very useful, like moving some of this debris and some rocks on the top. So this is what I'm going to attempt today. Chances are I will mess it up and will have to wait for somebody to help me. Chances are I will succeed. Let's see. There is no assembly instructions, but after I checked it out, it seems pretty straightforward. We'll need to remove this pin, replace it with the longer pin over there, so it can go through this white part here. Then on the other end, this bar that is adjustable manually, it's not hydraulic, that will go in here. So couple pins. It should be fairly straightforward. Let's see if practice meets theory. The original pin is out. The first part, the one that I was most worried about, is done. Pin is replaced with the longer pin matching the claw. Now I will attach the bar to the top and then I will extend it to match the length of the claw, and I should be done. Well, attempt number one was somewhat successful, except I couldn't retract the claw. So what I did was change the orientation of this, flip it around. Let's see if it works now. Alright, after more fiddling, I finally figured it out. This piece here was installed backward. The hole, there is a single hole here and it's closer to the edge, so this area here does not interfere with the bar, whereas before from the factory it was installed backwards and the holes here are farther from the edge, and that's why it couldn't fully open here. Anyway, it's done. I will just tighten all the screws and we will be ready to do some grappling. Well, that's it. The thumb is installed. I can get it to work. This is a moment that I've been waiting for quite some time. We are finally done with the trail here. It's still uneven. There are things that will need to be filled, but it leads all the way from there to the beach. Let's test it, shall we? Alright, Kritek on the beach! This is very important because now we will be able to take out some of the bigger logs that are there, maybe use them for whatever. They look very mossy, but inside it's still good wood, so we should be able to use that for landscaping, any other reason that may come up. Generally, I think this will be more convenient approach than the one that we've been using until now. I am sure some people will be very happy about this. The last thing I need to do is take a selfie. I took a lot of stuff down there, much more than I anticipated, but it was a big hole and it's filled and we'll have nice spot down. So I'm just going to spread some gravel and then I can start packing and move the RV. Okay, all is packed. All I need to do, all that remains to do is drive the RV here and park it in its new home. Bobesh is all packed for a trip home. All the easily removable and easily flyable items are packed in the motorhome. Pretty much ready to go. For the last time, we are going to take the motorhome up this steep hill. All right, let's go then. Amazing how easy it is to navigate this space when there is no ton of stuff in here. Welcome home. This is where you will live from now until we find you a new home somewhere else later. All done. Let's go home. As I leave our off-grid land and get set for a long drive home, I can't help but to think about how far we have gone in the last 15 months.
All I want in this whole life, a little red house and a countrywide.
When we purchased this land, it was nothing but bush, except for the access road and a narrow trail through the middle part of the property.
So much forest. Oh my gosh.
My front porch, a brand new carpet on every floor.
Like most people with the dream to move away from the hustle of modern life, we had only a vague idea of what off-grid living would really mean.
A big bathtub in my bathroom, microwave, dishwasher too. The folks say hi when the pass.
We both grew up in a rural area, so we somewhat understood that it would be a lot of work. But having spent last 30 years living in cities, we somewhat forgot how hard the life away from the city can be.
Christmas time, gonna leave him a gingerbread cookie. It don't sound like much, but it sure is heaven to me.
We were very lucky to find a man with a big machine, the excavator that did all the heavy lifting here.
Dogville in the noonday sun, drink a little beer, boy, have a little fun. Some
As we close this chapter of preparing the land for a cabin build and making our campsite somewhat comfortable, we are all fired up and excited about the future. When we come back, we will open the next chapter, the building of a small cabin by the lake. We hope to see you in the next video where we lay out and start digging the foundation. Until the next time, we are off-grid bound.